And I was like, oh my God, I want to kill you. Like, do you understand? I want to grab your neck and choke the life out of you. I'm containing myself, you fucking cunt.
Remember a couple seconds ago when we were like, let's keep it PG this episode, guys, or let's keep it non-explicit. Jack Dunn said the F word and the C word within the first 10 seconds of the podcast.
Yeah, give me credit. That was my idea.
Yeah, it was McCoy's idea.
Am I still not loud enough?
No, I can hear you, kind of.
If you're on mute...
Just...
I don't know what I did, all right?
No, I can hear Fida.
Okay.
All right, so McCoy from McCoy's Vlogs is back.
Oh, wait. Not only are you back, but I'm back too, McCoy. This is, after the long wait, season 2 of the podcast is here.
Pretty epic.
I know. Shut the fuck up, McCoy.
I have something that I want to announce.
Are you going to do it now, or are you going to wait till the end?
I might announce something else at the end.
Or you could announce it in the middle, and then people will have to wait for it. So then...
Or they could announce it now.
Okay, you announce something now. Okay.
And in the middle.
Okay, how about this? I'll start, and then I'll segue into you. Okay. So this is season 2. You might ask yourself, what is different from season 1 and 2? Fucking nothing. Except for the fact that... I went on... for the thumbnails, I'm using Microsoft Paint 3D. Yeah, I know. I'm upgrading my quality here. I didn't even realize there was a better thing of fucking Microsoft Paint available to me that I never used.
There's Microsoft Paint 3D.
It's just so much easier, Fira.
Bring that up. Oh, I don't have it.
Oh, dude, do you have Windows 10?
No, I hate Windows 10.
Yeah, see, that's the problem. You got to get Windows 10.
Windows 10 got hacked like a month ago.
What? Windows 10?
Yeah, the NSA. You haven't heard about it?
No.
The NSA found a hole in it that can start a download when your computer's sleeping. So if someone gets into it, they can just start a download.
Oh shit.
Well, Jack Dunn, you just got Windows 10 on your computer, so.
No,
I have a MacBook Air, but
yeah.
I put Windows 10 on it.
Yeah. He got an over $1,000 computer and immediately put a fucking different operating system on it within the same couple hours after he got it.
Well, I can switch off, but I'm on Mac OS right now. But if I was going to play Minecraft, I would switch to Windows.
Yeah.
I'm on Mac OS right now.
Yo, I have a drawing class. Do you guys have drawing classes?
No.
Lukas did.
I did in freshman year.
Can I teach vlogging classes?
Pencil, paper.
McCoy, you can teach you can teach the what's it called? What's that one class called, Jack? The I don't know. Shut up. Okay, also, I'd like to point out, Jack, guess how long it took me to draw just the Q of the Be Quiet logo for this one?
4 hours.
All right. That was
What's your name, Jack?
That was like the Gus Johnson video where he goes, guess how much money Michael Jackson made last year after he's been dead for 9 years? And someone said, I don't know, $4 billion. And he's like, well, no, that's way too high. It was 500 million, but you guessed way too high, so it makes my number look stupid.
Ask Gus.
Yeah. Ask Gus.
If Michael Jackson is dead, did he really make any money?
I mean, no, his albums or his yeah.
Yeah, but he's not really making money.
Well, no shit, he's not making money, but his family's the life insurance.
That question's stupid.
Gus.
Well, it took me 1 hour to do the stupid dumbass logo in the center of it, so whatever.
Oh my god.
Ask Jack. You don't want it. All right. So McCoy, do you want to say your thing now?
Yes.
Okay.
Friend of the show, Daniel Bryles.
Okay.
You guys know him?
Former guest.
And I
and McCoy
have been working for months on a project, and we finally have a release date for it.
Oh, really?
Halloween 2020, and our debut single October 1st.
Wow.
and we have a
So-
music video.
So
coming
wait,
with it.
define your debut single. Is that you and Dan, or is it you, Dan, and everybody
Yeah,
else?
it's like us collabing as a debut single.
So is it
What's
just
it
you
dropping
two?
on SoundCloud?
We're gonna try to get it on Spotify, SoundCloud, Bandcamp, YouTube, all the shit.
You forgot Apple Music.
Only Deezer. We're gonna put it on exclusively Deezer.
No, that's the worst streaming service.
X videos. Put it on X videos.
X video.
Should we,
Y'all remember Hentai Haven? Wait, can we talk about that?
Can we talk about porn sites on the podcast?
I don't know. What happened to Hentai Haven? I forgot.
They shut it down.
What?
Yeah, man.
They did something. They said we're shutting it down until something happens. What was that thing? They were like, we're shutting it down if like, I don't know. It was like some political thing, wasn't it?
Oh, because all the lolly stuff on it.
No. Hold on. Let me Google it.
Dude, speaking of lolly, oh my god.
Oh Christ.
Actually, I probably shouldn't say that. Never mind.
Why did Hentai Haven shut down?
Jamie, pull that up.
Yeah, Jamie, pull up that clip.
Pull that up. Dude, I was watching the Joe Rogan MMA episode, one of the Joe Rogan MMA episodes with Israel Adesanya. I don't know if you guys know who that
Yeah,
is.
Stylebender.
Yeah, Stylebender. Yeah, I watched the whole episode today, like just doing like my online school in the background. It was pretty good.
Yeah, Stylebender's crazy good.
I know.
Like his movement is crazy good.
McCoy, is that one of those heavy hitters?
I don't know what you're talking about.
They said it just because the streaming services are taking over or something. I don't know. I thought I could have sworn it was like some sort of like On December 19th, 2018, Hentai Haven shut down for no clear reason. Oh wow, that doesn't really help.
They lost their virginity.
So, Fear, I haven't talked to you since like 7th grade. What's been up with you?
Basically.
Hmm?
I don't know. I just messing stuff up for the most part.
Oh, really?
Yeah, that's my MO now.
That's what?
That's my MO.
MO?
Yeah.
What does MO stand for? Sorry, I'm stupid.
Huh?
What does that mean? I'm stupid.
It's sort of like your objective, like it's sort of like what you do.
Oh, okay.
Well, not anymore, but that's what it was in between talking to you in 7th grade and now.
Have you been hanging out with Burrow a lot lately, or no?
Nah, me and Bro have been friends since like 3rd grade, 2nd grade, something like that.
He's gonna be.
Met at Johnny Kateria's like birthday party.
Oh, really?
2nd grade.
He's gonna be mad because this episode was originally gonna be me, McCoy, you, and Dan instead of Jack, but then I just didn't do that. So
Dan called me at like 2 a.m. yesterday, technically today. He called me at 2 a.m. And he told me about a centipede nest he had in his wall.
Oh my god! No, he told me about that today at lunch. He had oh my!
That man has the most crazy stories.
Well, I literally I would just move. Like he can't, but he literally has like centipedes in his house, like spiders in his house. It's like, fuck that. But like,
just get a can of Axe and a lighter.
No, he has a he has a thing of canned air. he freezes spiders to death.
Why is that, man?
I don't want
I
to.
love Dan Burrow, but like, holy shit.
I don't want to tell too much of the story because when he comes back, it's gonna be really funny. But
I feel like when Daniel Burrow is older, he'll be like an adventurer, like fucking Indiana Jones.
yeah, he'll go on adventures. But like to play, since everything has already been explored, since it's like the future and everything, he's gonna be like in the middle of fucking civilization, just looking through shit. Like he's gonna be like in a museum going on adventure by himself.
He
Like,
walks into
he-
an office building.
Yeah,
opens the door.
breaking through buildings, like going through like a library, like trying to open like a secret door in a bookshelf, like by bending up the books.
Home invasion with Daniel Burrow.
He'll go to like some castle in like Scotland looking for some like secret ass dungeon.
You know what's funny?
Yeah.
There's not a single YouTube channel that I know that like does like fucking home invasions.
Why would any YouTube channel do that?
Like any of the other content on YouTube, it's just as illegal as home invasions.
What?
Like,
Yeah, there's
You know what's weird,
Oh,
Jack?
no,
I never
no.
see any YouTube channels where people just kill other people. That's so weird.
Okay, well, just hear me out.
Okay, I'll hear you out.
Listen, imagine how cool it would be if like someone had like a GoPro, right?
Okay.
And like they do home invasions and shit and steal shit.
What the fuck? Okay, I will tell you, Jack. There is one time I was
like some live leak shit.
Yeah. One time I was procrastinating homework, right? So I found this YouTube channel of this British guy who his whole thing is he goes into buildings like water parks and like malls and shit and hides and waits for them to close and then fucks around in the water park overnight. But literally some of those videos are like he'll go into the bathroom and like go into the ceiling, like open the ceiling tile. One time one of his friends hid under a couch in the office like building of the fucking thing, and I was like, holy shit. And then they do like they have GoPros of them running away from the police, and I'm just like, oh. Like they sneak under these like little cracks of like the doors in like a football stadium. One time they were like jumping on, they like climbed a fucking like building that was like a pyramid shape. It wasn't the Bass Pro Shops pyramid. They should do that. That guy stopped making YouTube videos because he just got sued too many times though by all the companies.
So he would like. That's hilarious.
I'll reference. His name is Ali Law. Okay, he's British. He's a ginger, and every time he starts a video, he's like, "We're back for another madness." When he does one of these challenges, it's called a madness. He's like, "We're back." I forgot his crew's name. He has like a specific crew for each episode. But he's like, "We're back with Ben and Ryan. We're here for another madness. We're gonna be trying to hit this place. The cops here know us, so it's gonna be kind of hard." Like literally now I know what cameras look like and shit. Like I know what like the sensors look like because he literally points out like there's a sensor there. We can't go there. One time he went into a pool and then they found out that the police like found out he's in there because his friend went in the pool and then sat down in the security guard's chair and got it all wet.
Are you kidding me?
I'm dead serious. One time he went to a building. I don't know if this was fake or not. He went like onto a roof and then the door was open and there were like fucking construction like vests hung on the wall and they all wore it and then got into the place.
Why?
I don't know.
Are they stealing stuff?
They literally went. They had like construction vests hanging, so they're like, they just put them on and then went in. They were just doing it for a YouTube challenge. We should do that thing, Jack, where we like carry a ladder into like the movie theater and see if they'll like say no.
Yeah.
Because they won't. They'll be like, oh yeah, we need to do maintenance on theater 6.
No. They would check like their fucking schedule and be like, oh, we don't have maintenance scheduled today.
That's why if they say, can we get a like a schedule check, we'd be like, yeah, just a second. We left it in our car, and then we just leave. McCoy, do you think that's a good idea?
Yeah, I'm good.
McCoy, you should do that. We should do that for a vlog.
No, we should not.
Why not break the law? Sounds like a good idea. We should. Hey, take Jack Dunn's idea. Just do the home invasion idea.
Yeah, let's just invade people's homes.
Hey, it's gonna be like the next Breaking Bad.
Yeah. Sneaking up on my friend at 10 a.m. by breaking into his house.
and stealing all of his family heirlooms.
Stealing his brand new flat screen TV.
Yeah.
Stealing his safe.
Kidnapping my friend's girlfriend. Prank. Not clickbait.
Gone wrong. Gone
wrong.
Why don't we should do to one of our friends?
Why not? What?
We should like. This is actually really like awful now that I'm saying it out loud.
Uh-huh.
We should like drug them.
Don't know if that's the best idea. Okay.
Just wait. We should like take their mattress and just put it in the middle of a lake, and then put them on the mattress, and then when they wake up, they're just on their mattress in the middle of the lake.
So do like
Oh my God.
the thing from like Parent Trap, but like it actual work.
How do you
What?
swim from the middle of a lake?
Well, we'd obviously go get them after like. 2
No,
hours.
you can fucking paddle with your hands. It's not the middle of like Lake Superior. You're not gonna be fucking stranded and die. It's like it's not the Pacific Ocean.
No, when I wake up, I can barely see anyway, so I might just try to walk off the side.
Oh no, they'll fall off. And the thing is that how do you get someone's mattress out of their room? Like you have to fucking. It's impossible to get that in the first place.
That would not be possible.
That's
Yeah, it would.
Unless
If
you
they were
actually
drunk.
drugged.
No,
unless
you literally
actually
watch
drugged
these
them.
videos, and it's like that is impossible. They would have had to woke up. One time, I saw a Jake Paul video where he did that to his girlfriend, but she was sleeping on a mattress that was in the middle of their garage, and it was like, okay, yeah, she's sleeping there.
Come on, like yeah.
That makes
you gotta
sense.
do it to somebody who's camping, like when you got a tent up or something.
That's it.
Yeah,
You got to do like the
that's how
Parent
you-
Trap.
And me and Lucas did go on a camping trip last summer. We had the opportunity.
Tipton, we've gone on 3 camping trips together.
We have.
That's cute.
Yeah.
Should bring McCoy and Fira on a camping trip.
Dude, could you imagine
I wonder
McCoy
what-
camping? He'd fucking like be like, "Yo, Jack," and then he'd throw a rock at your head and be like,
I would just build a mansion out of like rocks.
"Yeah, dude."
Okay, Minecraft.
It'd be Minecraft. McCoy, can I ask you a question?
Sure.
Where did you get that image in the video last time where you shouted out the podcast? Or Jackton was saying, "Give me your Hubert."
Oh my god, that picture is so old.
It was such like a weird like quality image.
I love that picture so
Oh, it's so
much.
funny. I like how you used the Joker image of me too.
There's a reminder on my phone for Halloween next year to come in 3 years on that.
No, literally like,
That's also the same night that you're dropping.
oh yeah. So you have to post, yeah. I have to. So here's the problem, right? I want to delete my old Instagram posts because they're all cringe,
Don't.
but then McCoy can't comment on them. That's the only reason I would ever keep them is because of McCoy.
Just start a new account.
Start a new account. I might honestly. I have to start a new Twitter account.
Speaking of Instagram, everyone listening to this should follow my Instagram at McCoy Wilner.
Self-promotion.
McCoywillner on Instagram.
So
Wait, McCoy, do you have any references to the town we live in on that or no?
I don't know.
Well, you delete all your posts anyways.
Hey, follow my Roblox.
What's your Roblox account?
Wait, hold on. I gotta check actually.
Follow my Webkins. It's FrogKid310, all capital.
I don't know if I.
do they still make do they still make Webkins?
Yeah, they still make Webkins.
That's fucking sick. I had so many.
I might play Webkins right now, actually.
Oh, I do remember my login. I've had this account.
Oh,
Since
no, wait.
2014.
Oh no! Like the first thing that came up was Webkins shut down? ? When I googled it.
Graham, who spilled all these cookies on the floor?
What the fuck is that from?
I fell. Can you help me?
Oh my god, McCoy.
I don't get the reference.
Yo, I don't know how to draw a nose.
Why are you drawing?
Cause
Okay.
my teacher my teacher told me that I have to draw a.
Oh, oh yeah. I can imagine like all those like the wood shop. How the fuck are you gonna do that? That you might as well just not do that class anymore.
You just get a worksheet.
Oh fuck! Adobe Flash is blocked. Wait, hold on. Can I unblock Adobe Flash?
Yeah, you can. It's you're on Windows, right?
Block sites from running Flash. No. Ask first. There we go. What is that noise?
Where's that coming from?
My sister, Wildy.
Yeah.
That's a bra momento.
All right, I'm logging into my Webkins. Dude, do you ever play Webkins Rock, Paper, Scissors?
Yeah, that's my shit, bro.
Or
I
like
like
Webkins
this.
Connect 4?
Wasn't there like a skiing game? I played the skiing game.
There was a lot of games that they got fucking EA greedy where they were just like, you have to buy a Webkinz like gold subscription to play half the mini games. Like Cash Cow blocked, Polar Plunge blocked. You literally have to play like the only good game that you can play in the arcade right now, I think, is Smoothie Moves.
I remember
Smoothie Moves.
And I was like 6, and then I finally got it, and I couldn't figure out how to use it.
Oh, really?
How did it work? Yeah, I completely forgot.
Actually, no, I think I threw away the tag. That had like.
Guys, guess what? I just got a Mosaic Park bench.
Wow.
I'm going to the curio shop. I hope I find what I'm looking for.
Mira, I think you should tell the podcast about your World of Tanks.
Oh, all right. So, back when I had a job, I used to work at McDonald's, and I spent so much money on this mobile game. Like, it's not even funny. I think over like 7 months, I spent like $3,000. and the worst part is, I sold all the stuff I have on the mobile game, so I have nothing to show for that $3,000 I spent.
You could like feed an African tribe for like a year with that money.
You could have bought so many actual games with that.
Not even a beater. I could buy like 2005 card, like 2004 card, 2006, whatever.
Yeah,
for that much money.
That is true. My car was $3,000.
My car was a lease.
Do you have a car, McCoy?
Yes, his name is Lashante.
Oh, did you steal it like for the vlog, like Jack Dunn wants you to?
Jack Dunn wants me to steal a car?
Jack, like, that's what you do when you do the home breaking in challenge. You steal their keys and you steal their car.
That's the ultimate score.
Robbing my friend's car. Prank.
Just like parking it in Albania.
Parentheses. Yeah, parking my friend's car in Albania. Prank.
Just like shipping my friend's car to Albania, prank gone wrong.
So Fear, what do your parents think of your whole World of Tanks obsession?
They keep asking me why there's so much Google Play purchases in my account.
Wait, you spent your money, correct?
Yeah.
Okay. You're not like one of those kids who spent their dad's credit card money?
What dad's credit card money?
Oh my god. Fira, tell him about your uncle. Please.
Nah, bro, I'm not talking about my uncle. He dead.
Alright, never mind.
Alright. So meanwhile...
Fira, please tell some of your stories. They're the greatest thing of
I'll talk about Graham's house. I'll talk about...
Welcome to the curio shop. Hope you find what you're looking for. Wait, hold on. Is he going to say it? Oh?
The what?
Oh.
Welcome to the curio.
Yes!
Hope you find what you're looking for.
Yes!
If you find my gem of the day.
I'm going to muzzle mouth mine. What's up?
If McCoy's vlogs gets really big and I get really rich, I'm gonna buy you a home studio.
Oh, really? For the podcast?
Yes.
Oh, fuck my ass. I got the lemon drop gem.
Looks like you found yourself a gem. You can keep
Jack,
that gem for your collection and try for that legendary crown of wonder.
Eating fish
Or I
right
can
now.
buy it
It's
from
really
you if you
spicy.
like. Let me see what I can offer.
Fira.
$36?
But they do sell well, so here's what I can offer.
And then I was like,
Then
what
you're
is
doing
this?
business
You guys
with
were
you.
like,
Hope
fish
you're
sticks.
saving up for a
Oh,
rare item.
Yeah, when you were eating food at my house. You said something stupid. You said something stupid about how you were gonna shave. No, not right now.
McCoy, you should just go bald.
I already did that.
Oh, yeah, I forgot. You did. You're following in Daniel Burrow's footsteps.
No, I'm never doing that again.
Alright, look at this picture that I just drew. They're for class.
Yeah, Fear, can
Don't
you
look like me?
Fear, can you send me that picture so I can use it for the podcast?
Yeah, I'll finish it first because it doesn't even have a mouth.
Okay. That's okay, right? You're okay with that?
I don't care. It's not like this is homework. Not like they said draw a self-portrait. I got carried away.
I know, but sometimes it doesn't. Yeah, whatever. Who cares?
This man is the next Mozart.
Mozart made music, dumbass.
It's the next Picasso.
Hey, they need to drop Mozart and Cardi.
Mozart. Playboy Cardi featuring Mozart.
I'm
Wolfgang Amadeus Mozart featuring Playboy Cardi.
Mozart owes his career to Playboy Cardi. He wouldn't be shit without Cardi.
I agree. Dude,
Playboy
Jack
Cardi
Dunn, do you think that Uzi should have had Ludwig von Beethoven feature on Eternal Take?
I think he should have.
That was kind of a missed opportunity on Uzi's part.
Yeah. I bet
Ludwig von Beethoven would have been a much better choice. What about Wolfgang Sebastian Bach?
Imagine your first name Wolfgang.
Oh wait, no, that's not his name.
Wolfgang Amadeus Mozart.
What was the guy? Oh fuck, I'm gonna sound like an idiot. What's the Sebastian Bach? What's his first name?
Bach?
Yeah, what's Bach's first name?
Bach.
I'll be
Bach, you scaring the hose.
I'll be Bach.
Turn your piano off. Bro, stop playing Bach. You're scaring the hose.
Johann Sebastian Bach. God, I'm such an idiot.
Bro, stop playing.
My homie Johann Sebastian.
Yeah. Johann Sebastian.
Bro, stop playing the Runaway outro. You're scaring the hose.
Bro, stop. Stop watching McCoy's vlog. You're scaring the hose.
Jackson, did you hear about the Nelk boys?
Yeah, what the fuck?
Dude, so the FBI is on like people's ass for like infiltrating Zoom calls.
And Nelk made a whole fucking video of them doing exactly that.
I saw Nelk.
The Nelk boys.
I saw a video where one of the Nelk boys, I don't remember who, was in a class and he's like, "Excuse me, miss, is it okay if I get chapters 9 and 10 early because I have a lot of free time?" And she's like, "Oh no, that'll be okay." And right as she started talking, like they had a fake mom in the background say that he needs to like do the dishes, and he's like, "Shut the fuck up, mom! Shut the fuck up! Shut your fucking mouth!" It was kind of like It was kind of like Carl the other day during Zoom.
Yeah.
Oh my god,
dude!
Me with my sister when she walked into my room asking for my bucket hat before the podcast started.
Dude, McCoy, the other day we were doing reading in Zoom, and it was Jack Dunn's turn to read. So he started reading, and his dad walked in. He goes, "Get out of here!" And everybody was laughing. Oh my! And then I'm not gonna say who because I don't want to get clowned on. But there was some person who's supposed to read the word G, like G, you know, and he said "gee."
I looked at Lucas and he started laughing. And
Every time I look at Jack, I start laughing in the Zoom.
My friend, I'm not going to say his name, was talking. I wasn't there, but my best friend, Kayla Barris, featured in McCoy's vlogs.
Okay.
Told me the story about our friend, and he was like on the phone with his mom talking about someone's dog, and it was like a husky, and the dog was like 10% wolf, and he was like, "Mom, it's 10% wolf."
Wolf.
I remember watching.
It'd be a lot funnier if you guys knew who I was talking about, but I'm not.
Can you type it in chat?
Yeah.
Is there a chat on this?
Yeah, there is.
Yeah.
Where? Oh, chat.
Yo.
Fear, have you been doing online classes?
Nah, I missed 3 of them already. That's what I'm doing right now.
Okay, McCoy just said who it was. That's pretty funny.
You can see it.
How did you miss 3 of them,
Look at
Fira?
the chat.
I can't see it.
Oh, you sent it to me privately. You sent it to me privately.
Lucas, type it in the chat.
Yeah, here, I got it. That's who it was. Oh my god.
Oh my god.
I know. I remember watching Minecraft videos where people would call wolves woofs. I don't remember who it was though. Sophia, how did you miss all your classes? Were you just sleeping or?
So, well, yeah, the first time I missed it, I don't remember the first time I missed it. Actually, I don't know why. I think I just didn't feel like doing it. So And then the second time was I waited till 9:30 to do it, and my dad told me I couldn't do it, so he shut the Wi-Fi off because he said that it's not school time.
You know?
I don't get it. I just don't get it.
So, So have you been getting the work done, or just?
Now I'm getting the work done. That's what this picture's about.
Yeah.
I have to draw it and send it to my teacher.
Are you enjoying one or two?
The ALC has some of the dumbest online classes ever. All right. I'll read my courses off. All right. There's U.S. history, keyboarding and tech, public speaking, and then drawing class.
Yeah. Public speaking is a really good one to do on a fucking online class.
Yeah, it's so everything is so stupidly easy, but I just don't want to do. I don't know. I just don't want to do it because it's so stupid.
Motivation is really low when you're in your room.
Yo, I'm gonna be 100% with you guys real quick.
Okay.
I should have shit before this podcast.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
I hate that. I hate it when you go to school and you realize you got to poop first hour, and then you got to go through the whole day and just hold it.
Especially in our school when they fucking close half the bathrooms.
Yeah, I'm sorry about that.
Damn it, Firo. Were you the one who was throwing the toilet paper in the... No, I'm just kidding.
Actually, I know who that was, actually.
Oh, really?
Yeah, yeah, I already...
Type it in chat. Type it in chat.
The viewers are going to get so pissed.
The viewers are going to get pissed. Oh, my God.
You put peanut butter in it too.
In the toilet?
That guy,
Casket.
I feel like they're the most likely.
All right. Maybe don't say that.
Lucas, you're going to have to censor that.
Yeah. That's okay.
Oh my god.
Okay, so I have a question for everybody.
Yeah, okay.
Alright.
What is the funniest thing that has happened to you during this whole coronavirus?
Okay, I'll go last because I have a funny one.
I farted, burped, and sneezed at the same time.
You farted, burped, and sneezed at the same time?
Yeah.
How do you burp and sneeze at the same time?
I don't know.
Did the sneeze come out of your nose?
Yeah, the sneeze came out my nose and the burp came out my mouth.
Oh, I know mine.
Was it like a fake sneeze? Wait. Was it like one of those fake sneezes where it just goes, and it like hurts afterwards?
It was a full-blown sneeze.
Oh, wow. I don't know. You can go now, McCoy.
I had a really bad anxiety attack and I was up all night and I was shaking the whole time. That's my funny story.
Lol.
That's not very funny.
That's a bro moment.
For real.
Okay, Lucas, what's yours?
No, Jack, you go now.
Okay, well, during the week of March 23rd to March 27th,
Uh-huh.
Joe Notch invited me to the Minecraft realm.
Uh-huh.
And so a lot of things happened in the Minecraft realm, such as me and Lucas staying up till like, what was it, 4 a.m. one night?
Oh, I stayed up. My latest I stayed up playing Minecraft was 8:30 a.m. with Borndale and Willem.
Yeah, and it was me. It's just been memes. And
I was playing on it last night. Where were you, Jack?
huh?
Where were you, Jack? I was playing it all day yesterday.
I was watching 2B2T videos.
Oh, by FitMC?
Yeah.
The oldest anarchy server in Minecraft.
Better Call Saul. Great show.
I've been watching Seinfeld. Show's pretty funny. Okay, so McCoy, what is
That show's hilarious.
McCoy, what is your opinion on the
Zuckerberg?
Zuckerberg?
Dude, I hate that guy.
Me too.
You hate Zuck?
Such a cunt.
Okay, so the other day I was on Facebook, right? Okay, now get your clowns out of the way. I was on Facebook. Yeah. Make fun of me, whatever. I ran out of social media to look at, okay? So I was on Facebook, and you know how they sometimes will send you ads for things that, like, you were talking about?
Yeah.
Okay, so I got an ad, and it wasn't anything I was talking about, but I knew it was, like some weird-ass cookie thing. Okay, so I'm going to send a picture of it to the Snap group chat. Okay, so what this was a custom-made blanket that I can't imagine a single soul on human Earth would have ever bought. It's okay.
What the fuck?
I'll put a picture of it on screen. Okay. So what this is a quilt of different terrible like memes that.
I'll read some of them.
Yeah, so we can all take turns reading them. You McCoy, you start from the top left.
No, I'm gonna do my favorite one. Can I do that, please?
Yeah, sure.
God created superpower, manned it, and named it Lucas.
I like the one that says, "Damn right, I am Lucas" on the bottom right. I also like the one that says, "It's a Lucas thing. You wouldn't understand."
If Lucas can't fix it, we're all... I can't read it because it's too blurry.
What is it? Yeah, we're all screwed, it says.
Lucas, can you please buy that blanket?
I might...
What does it mean when he says straight out of Lucas? Poops, or is he talking about earwax? Like, what came out of Lucas?
Lucas, the man, the myth, the legend.
Me when I come outside of Lucas.
Never underestimate the power of Lucas with a big L. Vintage Lucas.
Oh my god. Hey, that's a good segue. Speaking of blankets, how about t-shirts? McCoy's Vlogs t-shirts.
Oh, really?
That's right. You heard it here. If you're not on my Snapchat, I'm releasing merch really soon.
Does it say, McCoy has 3 sides. The fun side, the crazy side, and the side you never want to see.
What does that entail?
A skull with wings on it. And it looks like... It also...
Lucas turns into a skull with wings on it.
You should also make one that says, "And on the 8th day, God created McCoy, and the devil stood at attention." And there's like this one random woman holding it too. So it's like, what the fuck?
I can see a 40-year-old woman buying that.
I should buy that. How much does that cost?
Like her son for Christmas.
Yeah.
Dude, Lucas, please buy it. It would be
I don't. It's not gonna pop up on my Facebook anymore. God damn.
Look again.
Okay, I'm looking at Facebook right now, hoping that it's on there somewhere.
Facebook is dead. It's the worst social media.
Oh no, it totally is. It's cringe as all hell.
Cringe.
That kind of makes it the best though, because it's so cringy. You can go on it.
Well, no, yeah, I know. It's funny when looking at the only thing I see on it is like my dad has invited me to like an office meme group, so that's all terrible office memes. And then I see Jake Wickern posting memes. Jake Wickern loves posting memes.
He's got
Custom.
some decent memes. He's got some decent memes.
I searched custom blanket. Customizing calming blankets. No. God damn it. Okay, I don't know if I'll ever find that.
You know, is it just me or is like, you know, like the stories on Snapchat, like not people's, like the news or whatever.
Yeah, the things on the side,
It's
yeah.
just me, those are pretty depressing. That like that's what people care about.
Those are always so weird. Like Avery saw one the other day about ball sweat.
What?
Ooh, that just gave me a good fucking YouTube idea.
Oh yeah?
It could be like real Snapchat articles versus fake ones.
Oh, like us. Oh, oh my god, I just thought of another one. There was one that I think Snapchat might have made that was if they had Snapchat. Okay, this is going to be kind of offensive, so kind of bear with me here. It was like if they had Snapchat in World War II times, or like if Anne Frank posted on Snapchat instead of writing in a diary. So it was Anne Frank like fake selfies with the Snapchat little like text thing over it that says, "They just took my cousin to Poland," and then there's a picture of it was a picture of Hitler that said, "This is the man who took my cousin to Poland," and it was like, what the fuck?
I like my memes edgy.
But it was Snapchat.
Wait,
I'm trying to square up with the ghost of Hitler.
He'll whip you, dog.
Bro,
Nah, bro.
McCoy, when you die and you go to hell and you're gonna see Hitler hitting the Quan, you're gonna be like, I'm fucked.
That sentence was a very wild ride.
Yeah.
When I die, I love how you automatically say that I'm going to hell.
Yeah, I like how you also said when he dies and he goes to hell, you're gonna be fucked when you see Adolf Hitler hitting the Quan. That's like when Carl You just made like 4 different assumptions in one sentence. That was like me saying hypothetically.
Hitler wouldn't stand a chance against me. I'd hit the Quan so much harder.
Dude, do you think that McCoy would challenge Hitler to a rap battle? Do you think he would win? Epic rap battles of hell. Hitler versus McCoy.
Oh, wait.
Jack, what do you think?
Let's be real. Though. Hitler would actually win, because the reason he was like a dictator was because he had a good way with his words. So Hitler could probably freestyle really good if you think about it.
Hitler kicked Darth Vader's ass in epic rap battle, so it would make sense that he would beat McCoy.
What?
These are the conversations that matter.
Are you kidding me? You think Darth Vader? Which one? 1 or 2?
Okay, in number 1, Hitler won. In number 1.
What? Are you?
Yes. Everybody who goes second wins, Jack Dunn. They rig it. Everybody who goes second wins. Every single one.
Not in Walter Rick Grimes.
Walter White destroyed Rick Grimes.
Yeah, but he wins second.
That's what I'm saying. Everybody who goes second wins.
Oh.
You just got played.
God, stay back. This is gonna get bad.
He literally, Rick Grimes' lines were really bad. You could tell they didn't like The Walking Dead.
But they love
I
Breaking
think
Bad.
all 4 of us should try to sing that song at once, so it just sounds like a clusterfuck.
We should do that as the outro.
Okay.
Just the Rick Grimes. Does Fear know?
Song?
No.
Okay,
I don't watch either of those shows.
Just the Walter White part.
yeah, just the Walter White intro.
I'll just bring them up on my screen.
I feel like that's the reason, Jackson, that Warndall hates hanging out with me and you together is just because we have those stupid inside jokes. Like,
Yeah.
we should talk about, okay, McCoy, don't clown on me. You gotta promise not to clown on me, okay?
Okay, I promise.
So the other day I was watching Family Guy, right?
Family Guy funny moments.
And there's a new episode where, okay, so basically there's an episode in season 4 where,
Oh no.
where Peter shoots Quagmire, and he says, Quagmire starts freaking out, and he goes, relax, Quagmire. So the entire time we were camping, one time we were just pissing off our friends, but anytime that someone was all pissed, we were like, oh, relax, Quagmire, like me and Jack, and we got everybody else to do it, and Borndale hated it so much. So on the new episode of Family Guy, Peter and Quagmire and Joe and Cleveland get trapped underground, and they think that Quagmire is like, oh, thanks to you, Peter, now I'm gonna die. And Peter goes, relax, Quagmire. And I'm like, oh my god, he said the funny line. He said it.
Lucas has sent that video to me like 400 times.
I know. Like every time I run every single time I run out of things to say. McCoy, we need to talk about, I can't hear you.
We need to talk about what?
We need to talk about the biggest coincidence of all time between me and you.
Alright, what is it?
So the other day, right, there's a picture where this guy is at like, it's on Instagram from like 2012, and he's like,
Wait. Can I explain my part?
Yeah, you tell your part of the story. And then I'll go.
Okay, so I was on Instagram, and there was a picture, like he was saying, of a guy in like 2012. It's like old Instagram. It's like really shitty resolution, and it's like really pixely, and it's just him at a funeral. He looks all dapper and shit, and he's like, just visited my biggest hater's funeral to make sure he was really dead. And then I put it on my Snapchat story, and as I was putting it on my Snapchat story, Lucas Hansen sent me it out of the blue.
Literally,
and, like, there's no way that he could have known.
No, like literally, I sent. So what happened was, I was like, shit, I need to send McCoy a random meme. Maybe I should send him this. I'm at my biggest hater's funeral right now image. So I sent him the picture, and I looked at it. Oh, McCoy posted on his story while he was talking to me. It was the same picture. I'm like, bro, no way. That was probably the biggest coincidence of like shit.
Yeah, it was insane.
It was insane. It was ridiculous. Maybe he was
out
on
of like the 14,000 photos on my phone. It had to be that one.
Maybe it was one of the. You have 14,000 photos on your phone.
Let me check to see how much I actually have.
How many photos?
No, it's 12,000. My bad.
12,000? Are you sure it's not 1,200?
Nope, 12,750.
How much storage do you have on your phone?
Enough.
Jesus Christ. Jack, then how many photos do you have on your phone?
That video of this dude.
Oh, never
He's in
mind.
a graveyard. hold on. Actually, I'll tell the other one. He's at this guy's funeral, and he hated the guy, so it's like an open grave funeral.
Open casket.
He walks up to the guy. Yeah, open casket. He walks up to the guy. He's taking a selfie video, and he smacks the life out of this guy. Or he can't smack the life out of him, but you know.
He smacked him.
He smacked this guy, and he got jumped, bro. It was the funniest thing I've seen in my life.
He smacked the guy in an open casket.
Have you seen one of the guys at the funeral, and they're all like carrying it, the
they're dancing.
Drop it.
Yeah.
The body comes out. The whole
That
body
video
comes
is going, dude.
That's gonna be my friends at my funeral. Let's be real.
Guys, I'm eating asparagus right now.
Dude, I love asparagus.
McCoy, what songs are you gonna play?
Right?
McCoy, what songs are you gonna play at your funeral?
I have a playlist.
Oh,
Runaway
really?
by Kanye West.
I have my friend Jack Darcy. He has all of my funeral instructions, so don't worry about it.
What if he dies first?
Well, I think Kayla and Connor have some of them. So.
Bro, I just want y'all to make sure my World of Tanks account. Sell my World of Tanks account.
What do you use the money for? The funeral?
Yeah, bro, I got so much stuff on World of Tanks. I've been given offers from people to buy my account. Like random people.
For how much?
Up to 500.
Oh.
I saw an ad yesterday.
Yeah, I've considered it, and then I realized I put 3,000 in it, so I don't want to sell 5,000.
Yeah, why'd you quit working at McDonald's?
Because that place sucks. It's so bad. Actually, wait, can I talk about stuff there, or are they gonna kill me or something?
That's a you thing.
The manager there put the hash browns in without any gloves or anything, like all the time.
No, dude, I get hash browns.
Oh no!
All the time.
Didn't one of the managers spill hot grease all over herself?
Nah, so she was working fries, and so she was kind of big, and so she reached over the top of the fries machine to clean like the lights, the fryer for the. So she dipped her stomach into the frying machine basically, and she had it was really bad, and then she got addicted to Percocet because they gave her too much purse.
I'm sorry.
Didn't you really hate her?
She wasn't that bad, but I definitely didn't like her.
Wait, okay, so if I were to get a job at McDonald's, right?
Yeah.
Oh man, I'm not gonna say it. I'm gonna get canceled if I say it.
Yeah, do not say anything.
Yeah.
Say it in chat.
Okay. I'll say it in chat.
What was I gonna say? Oh, fuck. Oh, damn. I was gonna say something about, something about your story, Fury. I don't remember what it was.
I think we should talk about chills.
Chills again?
Want to say something that will give you goosebumps? Bro, I love chills. Did
Is
we
that
talk
chills?
about chills last time?
Yes, for like half an hour.
Jack, you're not gonna get canceled for saying that.
I mean, I don't know. It's not worth the risk.
I mean, you do you, but I've said probably far worse things on this podcast.
McCoy,
Honestly, you might be, but there's a bunch of people that go there too. There's some people that the people that were my age that went there and that were super good at school. But not anymore.
Oh. No, I'm only saying that because one time I went to McDonald's, right? And so I was with Ben, and I was with Ben, his sister, and two of his sister's friends because we were all on his boat, and they needed a ride back to their. Everyone needed a ride back, so I was like, you know what, I'll drive people. And so then we went to McDonald's, right? And so since there was 5 people, we just all went inside, right? And so I ordered 2. I think I ordered 2 Oreo McFlurries, right?
Yeah.
I ordered 2 Oreo McFlurries. And so the dude that I gave my order to looked like he just started working there, 1. And 2, when he made the McFlurries, and he put a lid on the McFlurry where the spoon, you couldn't take the spoon out of the McFlurry and, eat it. So I had to, when I handed them their McFlurries, they're like, what the fuck is this? I'm like, it's a fucking McFlurry. And and then okay, and then like they had to eat the whole McFlurry without like a cover on it, and they spilled in my car.
That was so funny. What a great payoff. Thank you, Jack.
Jesus.
Lucas, can you censor that?
Censor what?
Censor that entire story.
No.
Please.
No, dude, no.
Yes, you have to.
No. Here. I'll add on to the story. Okay.
No, please.
No.
You have to.
Okay. So I will say the people who work at McDonald's might be kind of dumb. They are nowhere near as dumb as the people who work at Burger King. Okay.
That's true.
One time I went to Burger King. And I was like, I gave him like a coupon or something, and then I'm like, I don't remember what the exact deal was, but like I think the change was like $1.07. So he gave me the 7 cents, and then I'm like, and he's like, I gave you your change. I'm like, but you still owe me like $3, and he's like, oh. So he gave me the $3. Like he was like,
finesse Burger King employees.
oh no. I meant that it was $3. I didn't mean it was $1. I could have I could have lied, but
You're gonna be like, hey, I'm missing $20 of change.
that could be like George from Seinfeld.
What? Oh, I have a funny story.
Okay, wait. Before you tell that story, can I tell my Taco Bell story?
What?
Can I tell my Taco Bell story before you tell your story?
Oh my god.
I think Jack Dunn was here this one time, but we were all at Taco Bell for Taco Tuesday, and the manager comes back and she's like, "Can we use this table?" And we're like, "What?" She's like, "Yeah, we have our weekly meetings at this table. Then you guys move, please?" And we're like, "Well, why can't you just sit?" Like the place was empty, so we're like, "Why can't you sit at that table? We were already here." And then they're like, "Well, we have our like, why can't you? Can you guys just move? It's our meeting. We have it every week at this table." And then we're like, I mean, okay, but right as we were finally about to move, they were like, no, we have to sit at this table because you guys couldn't move. It's like, get the fuck out of here. It's a spot in your restaurant. Have a spot in the fucking back to have your meeting.
I wouldn't have moved.
Yeah.
Well, I don't.
We didn't.
We didn't.
Until like.
All right, are you ready for my story?
Yeah.
So the teacher who called me and Fira undateable losers who have no place in society.
Yeah, I remember it.
Should I bleep that or no? Should I bleep the first word or no?
Yeah, you should bleep that one word before teacher.
Okay.
His daughter came into where I was a barista at, and she did this on more than one occasion, and she had a bag of change that she would pay with. And she
bag of change.
Probably at least once or twice a week. Yes. Yep.
Okay.
Yes, Lucas.
And you've identified a Becky.
It's just like, what do you mean, like a bag of change?
Like a bag of like quarters and dimes and pennies.
How much was the total order?
She would sit here and like fondle through it, and I'd be like, "Bitch, hurry up! We have other customers. Like, figure your shit out."
How long? Wait, how much money did the thing end up costing?
Well, I don't know. It'd usually be like 1 to 2 drinks or whatever, and it was more than one occasion. It wasn't that bad of an inconvenience. Oh, I have probably my worst customer from being a barista. You guys want to hear about that?
Yeah, sure.
All right, so we have.
Wait, why did you quit there? I'm sorry to interrupt, but why did you quit there?
They accused me of stealing was the biggest reason. My manager, I believe that she played favorites a lot and is like discriminated against me, the right word? I don't know. One time, she did things like ask me, she made me come in at like 5 a.m., 6 a.m., 7 a.m. when I told her that AM shifts I can do every now and then, but they don't work well for me. She would put me on drive-through probably 9 out of 10 shifts. And she'd leave me there for like 7 hours, and that really gets to you after a while.
Yes, it does.
She one time made me count the entire store's inventory.
Oh,
which takes, like,
fuck
2.5
that.
hours. And while I was doing that, like, I have no problem doing that. It's fine or whatever. But while I was doing that, she went to Chipotle and got everyone else who was working a whole meal. and she didn't give me anything.
Oh
That's
my
fucked.
god.
So, I mean, it was just a lot of stuff like that.
Yeah.
Her accusing me, her, like, it's like a double standard, too. Like, she would, like, I was pretty much working full time, and like, I had customers when I put in my notice, I had customers tell me that, like, this place has gone downhill, and I'm, like, the only reason that they kept coming in. And I had, like, 7 regulars tell me that they were going to come in less.
Really?
Because I'm not going to be there anymore.
Oh, you told them that you were gonna quit?
Well, I mean, yeah. I mean, like, some of your regulars you just get to know if they, like, come every day or pretty frequently, and they're, like, tip you nicely. You make small talk. So it's good to tell them they're not going to be there. What?
You get tips?
Yeah, but they're usually pretty shitty. Like, a bad day of tips at my new job is probably 3 times the amount a good day my old job would bring in.
I like your new job. It fits you well.
Yeah, but I think I'm gonna quit and find a better one.
What? You better find a better one before you quit.
Yeah.
Well, I know, but I didn't mean it like that. Okay, back to my story though. So, I was working both days. Like, I was working the day this happened, and then the day the other stuff happened. So, a woman comes to the drive-thru with her son, and she gets a drink. She gets a drink that is really hot apple cider mixed with caramel. It's really good, and she gets it for her son. And we tell most of our customers this because it's good to warm them. Like, when you're a barista and you're making like hot coffee, water carries like warmth a lot more than milk does. So water gets a lot hotter faster and more hot than milk does. So apple cider is obviously more water based, and it gets a lot hotter than our typical like latte or something. And we usually try to inform our customers about that. So here's how the story goes. She gets this drink for her son. Her son says, "Mom, it's a little hot. Can you try it?"
How old is the son?
It's probably mid-30s, 40s.
What?
And she just takes a full mouthful and says she rushed to the ER and had severe mouth damage and came in the next day asking for us to pay her medical bills and that she wanted a free drink for her son.
That's cap. She should have showed you the medical bills.
Yeah, I know.
Did she show you them?
No.
Did you guys pay for it though?
Caution hot. Doesn't the cup say caution hot?
Yeah.
And she's already shut down.
Yeah, dumbass bitch.
One time, I have so many barista stories that'll make you want to die.
Okay, wait. Where did you work? Can you type in chat?
Well, it doesn't really matter.
Wait, I can say it was just.
No, it wasn't. Yeah. So one time, this one's not as bad, but it's still pretty bad. It was like the morning rush, like 7:30 a.m. No, wait. Morning rush probably went from like 5:30 to 7:45.
What time did you guys open at?
We open at 5.
Oh, holy shit! Okay.
So sometimes I had to be there at 4 a.m. to open the store. So yeah, I loved that job.
Fuck that.
So usually like on a really busy day, and this was like in like I'm gonna say probably like October or something, which is towards our busier season because it's starting to get cold. You know, we have the fall drinks, and it's like a big rush. Usually the drive-through is 8 cars long. Then the line is all the way to the door, and our wait time on an order was about 20 minutes. I mean, that's nothing we could probably work slightly faster and get about 1 or 2 minutes earlier, but that was the general wait time around. So this guy gets sick and tired, and because he was in the back of the line and I wasn't taking orders fast enough, and this was when I wasn't new. And he gets up to me and he like budges in front of a ton of people and what did he say? He was like, "This place has really gone downhill." And then he was like, I was like, "I'm sorry, sir. I don't know what I can do about that for you." He's like, well, maybe you could go faster. Maybe you can do your job better. I'm like, I'm sorry, sir. You have to wait in line because that's just the way it works. And then he was like, I think he said, fuck you or something. And then he walked out of the store. But that was good because then the girls who were ordering and got punched in front of felt bad for me and gave me a tip.
Nice.
I would have just like, I would have beat that guy up. I would have followed him.
Here's the thing, Jack. I don't know what you're gonna do when you get a job, and then some dumbass comes up to you. Like, there's a lot of dumbasses that come up to me, and I'm just like, yeah, I'll remake you that. I'll tell them to remake that thing that has nothing wrong with
I
it.
wouldn't actually do it because I know I would lose my job if I did that. But like, man, it would be so tempting.
I know. I just couldn't see you deal with conflict.
I don't have time for shit like that.
I couldn't see you deal with conflicts like that.
I wouldn't.
You'd be like, you know what? You can go fuck yourself.
I would say that. Probably.
Exactly.
People who go to like fast food places are so entitled.
Exactly.
I know, right?
People
I'm so sorry we screwed up your $3 coffee.
Like when they get angry and you're like 6 hours into an 8-hour shift. I like it when people get angry at McDonald's. It's just funny.
Yeah. Well, one time someone got mad and said they were never coming again because I think someone fucked up the change and gave them a dime instead of a quarter.
They were probably back to.
And I'm like, I have the change right here. And like, nope. And it's like, get the fuck out of here. I'm never coming here again.
Look
And I literally just go, I'm sorry. I know I probably shouldn't do this, but I'm just like, all right, okay.
Lucas, have you gone back to work at all since this whole quarantine has happened?
I have not.
Holy shit, you're gonna lose your job.
Oh no, boo-hoo, I'm gonna lose my... Alright, I'm bleeping that out.
Oh, Lucas.
You're bleeping what out?
I almost said how much I make.
He almost said how much he makes.
Why does
We
that
have to
matter?
bleep that out.
Huh?
Has to be bleeped out.
I don't know, does
Yeah.
it?
I'll say how much I make. I don't give a fuck.
Well,
Don't say it, because I'm gonna get jealous.
I want to say it to make you jealous.
No, please.
I average out $22 an hour.
oh my
Go
God.
fuck yourself. McCoy, would you believe me if I told you that's more than double the amount I make?
McCoy, bro, you're rich as fuck, I bet.
That's more than 22 times how much I make.
That's infinitely more than how much Jack makes. Actually, that's
Me
not
too.
true.
Why'd you have to call me out?
I don't know if your situation is.
I'm broke. I just checked my bank account. I just checked my bank account to see if Donald Trump hit me with that cash.
Yeah, that stimulus
I
package.
have 21 cents in my bank account.
Don't you get fined for that?
I can't apply for unemployment because I'm not 18.
Seriously?
Isn't that an epic Shrek compilation?
This is how much I have in my bank account.
Maybe you shouldn't just
Can't read it.
I like how Jack Dunn has, like, you make probably more money per hour than me, Jack.
Oh, shut the fuck up. No, I don't.
Dead ass.
You get paid every 2 weeks. I get paid, like, every month.
That's a good
I'm
point.
not going to say how much money I have in my bank account.
No, please don't. I'll actually be mad.
I got 1, 2,
2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8 M's in my bank account.
That was pretty cringe.
Yeah, that was pretty cringe.
That was the second cringiest moment in the episode, right after that part when Jack Dunn told the
If I
story.
never spent any money, guess how much money I would have in my bank account?
1, 2, 3, 4.
Don't say it.
No, I'm being serious. Guess.
No, don't say it. We're not talking about money.
We're not talking about finances. Okay, there's a bit of a problem for me.
My name is Senator Bernie Sanders.
I have never once said the N-word.
Okay, so McCoy, me and Jack Dunn have this bit at school where we do Bernie Sanders impression where we're like doing his like speech, and his main selling point is that he read Huckleberry Finn. I hear an echo, by the way.
Not me. Is it me?
Me.
Here, let me mute.
I think it is you.
It is you.
I don't hear it.
Okay, it's gone.
I don't hear it
Go
anymore.
ahead.
But
I
the
literally
bit
just moved my speaker like
the bit was that Bernie Sanders' main like point in his debate is that he read Huckleberry Finn but never said the N-word once. So me and Jack Dunn one time were in the middle of core class and we were like, I have never once said the N-word. I read Huckleberry Finn. I never said the N-word. And Jack Dunn was doing it. And our teacher...
I did my Donald Trump impression, and I was like really sick at the time, so it sounded really good, but
Yeah.
I can't really do it. But I was like, my Donald Trump impression was like, I have never once said the N-word. I may have said it once while reading Huckleberry Finn, but that's it.
Yeah, and then the choir teacher walks up behind him, and I'm just like, Jack? And then he just keeps saying it, and the choir teacher goes, ooh. And it's like...
and then I was like, yeah.
Are we allowed to talk politics on this podcast?
Yes.
No, not yes. Get the fuck out of here, Jack. I like how Jack answers his questions.
Can I officially endorse a political candidate on here?
Doesn't matter because you can't vote. So what is it even? That's what I don't get. People at the high school are getting triggered over stuff. You can't even vote. Your opinion literally doesn't matter.
So can. It's good to
Some
be
of them
informed when you're not 18.
Yeah, but you can't vote. So
it's no. Here's the thing. It's good to know about it. But I would say it's not okay to freak the fuck out and lose your fucking mind over some stupid ass thing.
Do you guys think I'm annoying with my politics on my Snapchat story?
I don't see your Snapchat story. I only see the things where you're talking about Andrew Yang.
No, I enjoy it.
Yeah.
Okay, I'll say this. Fuck Joe Biden and fuck Donald Trump.
Okay, so fuck I think I know. Okay.
That's all I'm gonna say.
I wonder who you're rooting for.
That's a good question. The world may never know.
Obama.
You know what, McCoy?
You know what? I got a question.
You know, McCoy. I'm gonna leave that on there just because that's not my business.
Okay, thanks, Lucas.
I don't want people will get triggered. Breaking news. You know how we said we are gonna do like the Keemstar show for our school? Breaking news. McCoy gets canceled for talking politics on the Be Quiet podcast.
Jack, what's your question?
Yeah, answer your question.
Why do bitches always be crying? Like, seriously, yo.
What does that mean?
Because the world fucking sucks, bro. I cry.
I know, dude. No, I'm not saying like I'm a very emotional person.
Nah, man,
like,
don't ever cry.
I cry a lot.
Jack Dunn has never cried. What are you saying?
I cried watching the ending of Breaking Bad. I cried watching Saving Private Ryan for like a half hour.
I almost didn't cry for a whole year. Like, almost. And then X died in like 2017, right?
18.
2018.
I cried when EA came out.
I also cried when EA came out.
You did?
No, I didn't cry when EA came out. I cried when I heard Myron for the first time.
Yo, McCoy, remember that time I was at your house and I started crying over that video?
What video?
On your Nintendo Switch.
Yeah. Remember that one time
What video
got really
was it?
emotional and started telling everyone how much you loved us?
Oh, yeah, I remember that. That was
so pure.
That was when your dad got really pissed off at me
Yeah, let's stop. Let's end it there, okay?
I don't remember the last time I've cried.
Lucas Hansen, breaking news, has never cried.
I remember like a time I've cried, but like I'm like when I cry, like when I'm almost about to cry, I never like go the full thing. Like I always just have tears in my eyes.
Want to know something hilarious?
What's that?
Want to hear an epic keck moment?
Is it okay? Sure.
One of my ex-girlfriends said when we broke up that she thinks that I don't feel any emotion.
Oh my god.
You know, same thing happened to me, McCoy. So
that's such an epic keck.
No way, Jack.
Well, not like as direct, but you know what I mean.
Jack, you're one of the most emotional people I know.
Nobody's ever said that to me.
No. That's not like what. That's not what. I don't think. Never mind. Lucas, you're still gonna bleep out the part where I was cringe, right?
No, don't.
The part where you told the story that.
You have to.
No.
Listen. I think that we should bleep out the story and just insert something and say that Jack said something really cringy.
Yeah.
That way it's still funny that like all our reactions are still funny.
Just cut to like a black. Just cut. To,
No, nothing is funnier than just keeping it in.
Come on, man.
No.
That's so embarrassing.
That's not him. You told a story that wasn't even that bad. It was just about like you going to Caribou.
For me, it was so annoying. I was like, you fucking idiot! Like, how can you fuck something like that up? It's so easy.
What did he do? He put the wrong cover on you.
On the McFlurry.
Oh, boo-hoo! He took a fucking 5-second mistake. McDonald's has the dumbest workers.
I could have went back there and fucking did it myself.
Jack, you're not making yourself.
You know
Right?
what would have happened if I fucked it up? I'd been like, oh shit, here, just a second. I'm like, so sorry about that. I'm like, no, that's fine. Then that would have been it.
Okay, I was very okay. I'm gonna type in the chat what was going on.
Okay.
Oh, I wonder what.
Wow, shocker.
Yeah, that's why. That's why I was a little pissed.
Let me guess. You were very passive aggressive towards that person.
I literally, he handed me them. I looked at him, and I just like walked out.
I had a Karen come in one time. I don't remember what happened. I just remember being like, oh, Karen.
Imagine working at Caribou, Karen Central.
Oh my
god.
There was this group of lawyers that came in like probably once a month or so, and they were just such assholes. Like they treated me like shit. When they opened their wallet, I could see like a shit ton of like money, and they'd never tip. Oh my god! One time, this kid came in and he was with his girlfriend. He looked maybe like 18, 19, and he had a fucking fanny pack on. He was completely dripped out. Like he was wearing like stylish clothes, like expensive vest clothes, and I think it was like a Louis fanny pack.
I have a story.
Are you calling me out right now?
No, I'm not, because you're not an asshole.
I tip people usually.
And it was like all 20s, 50s, and 100s. And there was so much money, probably at least $1,000 in his fucking fanny pack. And he didn't tip.
I've gotten tipped probably a total of $15 working where I work. And I've worked there for a year and a third. Or a year and a quarter. Actually, just a year. Never mind.
I have worked there for a year and a quarter.
Shut the fuck up. Okay, you want me to tell you a funny story?
You're in 4 months.
No. You want me to tell you a funny story? Okay, so one time...
I don't keep money in this, but...
Okay,
this is what I got.
Dead ass.
Oh, okay, Jack, thank you.
It's about this bullshit.
I told you so. I told you.
Phil, look at this bullshit.
Okay, stop talking about it, because now people are going to ask questions.
Yeah, okay, just bleep that part out.
No! Stop bringing shit up.
Yes!
No! You brought it up, Jackass.
Look, at least now you know not to go back to it.
Oh my god, that was the biggest mistake of my life.
Bro, I tried to... Never mind.
Well, you told me, you told me when I got home. I was like, god damn it.
Stop talking about it. I'm not going to bleep this out.
Oh, yeah. My bad.
Oh, shit.
Okay.
You have to now, though.
No! Okay, I'll bleep part of it out.
Season 2 premiere.
Season 2 premiere.
Podcast host.
Fuck you! You're a bad podcast guest. Oh, why doesn't Lucas bleep out the stories I'm intentionally telling wrongly? Oh, I don't want people to think this. Oh, no, but
I don't know what you think I've done.
Self-snitching at its finest.
Okay, Jack. One time someone came into where I work, and it was this person that I just posted in chat. So,
oh my god.
he was... I go... Okay, so first of all, this person... the last time I knew that they were there was banned from the premises, okay? Because he did something bad, okay? So this time I come in, and I was doing trash. I walk back to the front, and I see him standing in the middle of the dining room without a shirt on. So I was like, okay. So then he comes up to this not old woman, but like this kind of older, like this, like probably in her 50s woman who works with me. and he was like, "Yo, look at my bag. It's Louis Vuitton." It was it was like a fanny pack, or it was like the same bag you had. I don't remember. And he's like, "Yeah, I started rapping, so I'm making all that money. You know, I got that drip. You know." And then he just started like jumping around the thing, and he started like mumbling rap words, and I'm just like, "What the fuck?" And then she's like, it's a very nice bag. And so then he comes up to me and he's like, "Yo, can I get like this ice cream?" And he asked for like chocolate with peanuts in it. And I'm like, the fuck? And then so he gets it. He leaves. And first of all, oh my God. I just realized, I just had a revelation.
What?
Okay. Oh my God. Oh my God. Okay. So this might have been like 6 months ago, right? So he leaves, and he has the ice cream. He maybe took like one bite out of it, and then he also had a McDonald's gift card that he left there. So I'm like, well, shit. I was like, okay, so he has this McDonald's gift card, and then I probably like kept it or something. The other day I went to McDonald's with Marcus and I tried to use a McDonald's gift card and they said it never was activated. And so I was like, what?
He stole it.
And so I was like, I didn't even remember where I got it from. So I assumed the McDonald's worker fucked it up when my mom or someone bought it. But I think I might have like picked it up from that guy and that guy stole it from McDonald's. Oh my God.
Well, I'm confused as to why he only took one bite and then just like left it there.
I have no idea. And no, the best part was the woman who I was working with leaned over to me right after he left and was like, "Do you think he's on something?" And I'm like, I don't know, man. Maybe, probably.
A perk 30.
You don't want to face off against me.
That's what that kid says when he realizes that I took his stolen gift card. McCoy, have you ever stolen in your life?
What?
Have you ever stolen before?
Nope.
Me neither.
Neither have I.
Yeah, okay.
Wow.
Yeah, we're just going to continue on this. All right. Okay.
What about you, Fira?
Well, I stole your grandma's heart.
Ouch.
Oh.
Fear, how's the progress on that drawing going?
I finished. I'm just emailed it to my teacher actually.
Let's see it. Let's see
Send the
it.
picture to the group chat so I can use it for the podcast.
Oh my
hard.
God.
He got hit. He got hit right here.
Wait.
A piano dropped on his head.
Who is that? Is that?
That's supposed to be me.
Oh, it's you? Your hair is way too small, Fira.
I just told my teacher I got a haircut because it's not like we're gonna go back to school.
Fira, I'm gonna expose you. Are you ready?
Oh God.
Okay. How are you gonna expose me?
9th grade. Wait, no, it was 10th grade gym, and you were saying, "Do you know the way memes?" And I wasn't laughing, and you were like, "Bro, it's so funny. It's from Reddit."
Yeah. Look, all right. It was the VR chat memes are funny. Those are
They're not.
Memes.
Yes, they are.
Oh
Wait,
my
no,
God.
they had a Ugandan Knuckles marriage. All right, it was funny.
So is this January 2018 or what's the deal?
This was freshman year. This wasn't
No, it was 10th grade.
Oh no. If it wasn't
was in a dark
January
place.
2018, Fear, I'm sorry, but you're about to get canceled.
Hey, Lucas, how long are we into this podcast?
We are 1 hour and 18 minutes in.
Damn, this is a long one, boys.
My back is sweating.
Jackton, the last one you were on was 1 hour and 36
Sitting
minutes.
here way too long.
It was?
The
How
season
long
finale was
does
like
it
an
have
hour.
to
Well,
be?
you were there for like 15 minutes.
Yeah.
We're doing this one for 2.5 hours.
2.5 hours.
Definitely not, because nobody would watch it.
Yeah, no one's gonna watch a 2.5 hour podcast, except Joe Rogan's.
Yeah, unless it has fucking Bernie Sanders on it or Elon Musk.
I'm Senator Bernie Sanders.
And I have never once said the N-word.
I have never said the N-word.
Millionaires. The working class. The 1% of the 1% of the 10% owns more wealth than the 90% of the 10% of America.
Did you guys know that lemurs get high?
Yeah, I watched a video on that.
Oh, I 100% believe it.
They eat these like caterpillars that have cyanide inside of them, and they eat them like specially, and they get like they're gone.
Like they get,
That's how Zaboomafoo was made.
It's crystal meth, but for lemurs.
Yeah, basically, they like start like playing with their tail. It's so weird.
Jesse, where's the meth I mean?
We have to cook the meth.
Yeah, my pirate sites got taken down yesterday. My favorite one got taken down.
Bro, speaking of pirate sites, I've been watching, there's this one site I use to watch SpongeBob on, and it has every single episode, and they're all pirated.
Yeah, I'm on that too, but my favorite one got taken down yesterday, and I only...
Is that one still up, Jack?
Yeah.
Oh, yeah?
Maybe he's working.
I don't pirate.
I don't pirate either, it's just there.
Bullshit.
So, like...
I deadass thought that you were going to say, speaking of pirating, I was watching Pirates of the Caribbean the other day, and Jack Sparrow... Like, I literally thought you were going to go, like, make a shitty, like, pirate joke.
No.
And then you'd been like, take that out, take that out.
I've been going on the Pirate Bay for years, yo.
You know pirates were gay?
Yeah, I was actually going to bring that up in this.
Yeah.
What?
Dude,
They were
on a ship with men for, like, extended amounts of time. What are they
And they
gonna
don't believe in God either, so...
They
You know what's kind of funny? That puts, like, a whole new meaning on give me all your booty.
Oh yeah. Speaking of booty, I was watching an episode of SpongeBob today where it's Employee Brotherhood Day, and Squidward needs to get SpongeBob a gift for Employee Brotherhood Day, so he buys like a pie from like.
And it's a bomb.
Yeah.
Oh, the most classic episode.
He buys a bomb, right? And so SpongeBob eats it.
You were supposed to explode.
No, and the pirates who Squidward bought it from was like, one of them was like, if you drop one load of me booty, I'll have your booty.
That was actually pretty good. That was a good one.
That's one of the better episodes because it was a Squidward episode.
Oh, for sure.
The Somali pirates, like the modern pirates, aren't gay though.
Oh no, they just fuck everything up.
Except
They're awful. They don't even have a code.
What do you mean? They have a code?
Kill everything that moves.
Pillage everything.
All right, Jack.
You can actually pay them off. So if you want to get through, it's the Gulf of Aden. That's what it's called. If you want to get through, you have to pay the pirates off.
Seriously?
Yeah.
Damn, they own that shit.
Yeah, because what's America gonna do? They don't care. And like Turkey is just like, well, whatever, we'll just pay you. And the homies are just trapping.
Turkey.
Where are the pirates now? What are pirates doing? They're just in the seas with guns?
Trapping, yeah.
I think there's some in the Caribbean still. I don't know. I'm gonna look it up. I know there's a lot off the coast of Somalia, but I heard that there was some off Cuba, but I don't know for sure. So.
Arr. You play that game Sea of...
Jesse,
we have to cook.
You ever play the game Sea of Thieves?
Oh no, there's some off Western Malaysia.
Oh yeah, I bet.
Wait a minute. Wasn't it like the Malaysian Airlines flight that disappeared?
Yeah.
What happened with that? Did they ever?
Pirates.
They never found that?
Nah, it was abducted by aliens.
All right, here we go.
Yeah,
Why are you guys cops? I blew up Malaysia.
Nah, for real though. What do you think happened to like that flight?
What do you think happened to Amelia Earhart?
Hold on, did they fly over that Bermuda Triangle?
No.
I don't think so.
Didn't?
They were in the Pacific.
They probably just crashed because they found debris and stuff everywhere. But
Oh, they did?
you know that it's kind of weird. So I was looking. You know that when a flight that got shot down by Ukraine,
Yeah.
or was it Iran that shot them down? I think it was Iran.
It was a Ukrainian flight, and Iran shot it down.
On top of that plane, there was a Ukrainian arms dealer.
Seriously?
Yeah. So I don't think this was an accident.
Yeah.
It just happens to be a Ukrainian arms dealer on the plane.
McCoy, what do you think happened to Malaysian Airlines Flight 404 or whatever the fuck it was?
370.
I think D's nuts.
Wow. Riveting.
So inspirational.
Riveting philosophy from McCoy's vlogs.
Who knows?
McCoy S vlogs.
You got to look at it. If something like weird went down with it, you have to look at the passenger list.
Oh,
If
yeah.
they took it down for some like country or something had a bone to pick with somebody on there.
Well, now, Jack, when you keep saying these alien conspiracy theories, now you're just gonna get abducted by aliens.
Yeah, exactly, Jack. You got to be quiet about that.
You gotta be quiet. Ha!
Remember the Grays?
Yeah, hey, that movie was scary, dog.
Dude,
I didn't like that movie.
Fear and I were with our other homie, and we were just on YouTube, like, watching some, like, basic scary videos that aren't really scary.
Chills.
And we come across this we come across this movie that was made in, like, the 90s,
and
it's all
like
home shop. And it had, like,
no.
200... It had like 200 views, and it said that it was found on a recorder, and it looked so good. Like, it looked super well, and the acting was really good for.
It was found footage. That's what they called it.
How do you
it was
know it was
found
a movie?
footage. Well,
We didn't until the end.
Yeah, we didn't until the credits rolled. Like we were like kind of like, ha ha, this is funny, you know. And then when the movie initially ended, it said it had like posters of like the people in the movie, and it said, if you have seen these people, call this number. And all of our hearts just dropped. Like, we were terrified.
What was it about?
But then the credits started rolling.
And because there was no comments on the video.
There's no comments on the video. It had like 200 views.
Is it people getting abducted?
We thought it was over for us because we were sitting there thinking, now we know, so they're gonna come find us.
What's the movie called?
I don't even remember.
It was about like aliens and shit, or what?
I think I do have it saved somewhere on my YouTube.
McCoy, what was it about?
It was,
it was about
aliens and shit.
It like seemed like really real. I'll walk you guys through it. So it's like this family, and they're like at one of their houses,
like Thanksgiving or something.
Yeah, it was like they're all together. And then, like, I think they either hear a loud crash or the lights go out or something. And two of the guys, like, go out, and they're going through the woods. And then they, like, see, like, a ship, but it's really in the distance, so it looks pretty real. And, like, the aliens don't look like suits. And then they're like, fuck. And then they run back. And then they, like, tell everyone, and everyone's just, like, acting normal.
They thought it was fake because all the two guys were drunk. Because it was like a family reunion, so they thought they were just tripping.
Yeah, and then the lights went out, and then they like see one of them in the window or something.
Yeah, they saw. I think they saw one of them outside.
Didn't they shoot one of them and then they put it in like the bedroom?
Yeah, they tried to make a break for the trucks, and one of them like got attacked or something, and he shot the alien. And they brought him back to the house, and they put him in this bedroom and locked the bedroom. And then later on, they went back to the bedroom because they were all freaking out. And there were still some people that weren't believing it, which is part of the reason that it was so believable was the fact that the people in the movie didn't believe it either. And they were really good at acting like they didn't know. And so the body was just gone. And then they're all huddled up by a table. And then you realize that the body is gone, and then they just walk into the room. These like three aliens, they just walk into the room. Two of them cross to the living room, and it's just completely silent. And the one just stares at the camera, and the footage just stops.
Oh man, that would freak me out.
Oh fuck that shit.
Yeah, there was like no jump scares. It didn't seem like a production.
Now, the scariest part though was they like had like some mind control or something where they had the people like random people sometimes get up and just walk to the door and try to unlock it.
Yeah, it was genuinely probably the scariest movie I've ever seen.
Just because of like the realness of that, it makes it more scary.
And the fact that it had like 200 views, like what the fuck?
Yeah, as we went to sleep, McCoy turned the light on in the middle of the night, and I thought because the whole movie started with the lights flying by like a bright flash, so McCoy turned the light on, and I fell out of bed with the whole thing over my face, the whole blanket over my face, trying to hide.
You're an
So
asshole,
shook.
McCoy.
It was
You're an
so bad.
asshole.
Bro, I had nightmares that night.
I didn't sleep. I had to take like 5 melatonin to go to sleep.
I don't really watch scary movies. The last scary movie I watched was the shitty, what was The Conjuring, Jack? I watched The Conjuring one time at Marcus's house, and I was the only person who wasn't spending the night because it was a Saturday night.
The world of tanks.
So I walked and drove home by myself.
Oh man.
I walked across the street at like 1 a.m. I'm like, fuck this.
Man, okay. I haven't watched a scary movie or like any scary YouTube videos in so long because like I'm such a pussy when it comes to that stuff. Like,
Bro, I love that shit.
I like haunted houses. Haunted houses are fun, but
Scary movies, they're not. It's a movie.
exactly.
So you press play and it's just some pixels. That's what like.
You know. Hey, you know what would be scary though? I bet this is already like been a movie or something, but like a haunted house that like is actually like haunted. Like,
Oh yeah, there's so many.
The Blair Witch Project is pretty good.
oh yeah, my dad says that's the scariest movie he's ever watched.
That movie's not scary at all.
One time I was at like my friend's like 8th birthday party, and his cousin wanted to watch the movie Signs. And I'm like, no.
No.
And my dad was like, I don't want my son watching Signs. You're not
What
watching
the fuck is Signs?
I don't know, some
It's a
scary ass
movie.
movie apparently.
I'm gonna look it
So,
up.
I think Blair Witch was my first like horror movie, and I was in my grandma's basement. It was like the middle of the night, and I was like, "Fuck it," you know. So I turned it on, and I watched the whole movie. I wasn't scared the whole time, and then it ended, and I was just like, "That's it."
Signs.
When Jack done watched it, McCoy, me and Abby were at his house, but we didn't get invited to see the movie, and so we literally just
man.
went onto the streets, and I just had to wait for my dad to pick me up, and Abby just walked home. But we knew he was gonna see it, so what I was gonna do, my dad was like, we should go buy a balloon and tie it to the storm drain by Jack Dunn's house, but all the stores were closed, so he couldn't do it. And he was dead
That would
ass,
be
like
funny.
my dad would have done it.
Yeah, I
Jack
felt,
was
Dude.
in the hospital.
I
It
felt
was
so
funnier
bad
than
after
it was
that.
scary.
I felt so bad. Dude, Signs has Mel Gibson and Joaquin Phoenix in it. I might have to watch it.
Bro, I'm gonna watch that tonight.
Oh Christ, what have I done? Jack Dunn is gonna text me at like 4 a.m. Dude, don't watch Signs. It's so scary. Could you imagine if I would have? No, you're gonna watch that movie, Jack Dunn, and you're gonna tell me if I should have watched that when I was 9 years old.
Yo, can I tell you guys about the worst movie I have ever seen, ever?
Like it was bad or it was just scary?
It wasn't scary, it was kind of fucked up. It was just horrific.
Okay.
Like, I don't want to, every second I think about it makes me want to die.
What movie was it?
So it's a movie called Husk, okay? So it starts out, the first 45-ish minutes are pretty okay. Like, the acting's good, the cinematography's good, it's written fairly well. I don't have a whole lot of criticism, except that it's taking too long to get to the point.
Yeah.
And I'm going to spoil it for you guys. Are you okay with that?
I'm okay with that.
Sure.
Spoilers
So
for the
there's
movie
this
Husk.
Podcaster. What?
Spoilers for the movie Husk for dumbasses in the comments who are like, oh no, not Husk. I was gonna watch that movie.
Okay, so there's this podcaster who has a popular podcast, and he's gonna go to Canada to interview some guy who had a meme, but then the meme guy dies, and then he's the podcaster's at a bar, and he's like, shit, what am I gonna do now? Because I don't have anyone to interview. And then he goes to the bathroom, and he sees an advertisement for a roommate from like an old guy who like served in so many wars or whatever, and he has a lot of stories to tell, and he's like, damn, this guy would be a good meme. So he goes to the guy's house, and the guy's like telling him stories about all the shit he's done, and he starts telling him about how he knew like a war hero, I forgot his name, and then he was like, wow, that's cool. And then he starts telling him about the time that he was stranded at sea and made a walrus friend. And he named it Mr. Tusk. And
Tusk
then
is terrible.
At least
And
the movie was
then
called Husk.
as all this is happening, he's giving the podcaster some tea. And then
Oh, no.
the podcaster passes out. And then he wakes up and one of his legs are gone. and then I'm just gonna cut to the chase. The guy drugs him again, and then turns him into a walrus.
No way,
It
man.
is the worst.
Yo, have you guys ever watched The Human Centipede?
It was kind of like that, but like
The
so
Human
much
Centipede
worse.
is so fucked up.
That movie is cursed.
I've
That
never seen
movie
it.
is fucked, yo. Like,
It is worse than the Human Centipede.
I don't even know what that movie's
I don't know.
about. Human Centipede.
okay.
Look
so
up-
No, don't spoil it. I want to watch it and be fucked up about it by it.
Everyone, go on their phone right now and look up Husk Walrus and tell me what you think.
Wait, so it wasn't called Tusk? It was called Husk?
The movie was called Husk.
Like
but the
Husk?
walrus name- Yeah.
Husk Walrus.
No, Tusk Walrus.
I thought you said the movie's called Husk.
How long is this gonna go?
was it made in 2014?
Yes.
Horror/comedy. What?
All right, so there's this guy in the wheelchair. How the fuck does this guy have a podcast in 2014? Bah! Oh my God, McCoy!
Yeah, it's the worst thing you've
Damn
ever
it, McCoy!
Oh, what
And you
the
want to know the
fuck?
shittiest part about this movie?
It was Kevin Smith?
Yeah.
What the fuck, Kevin
The
Smith?
shittiest part about this movie?
What?
So his girlfriend and his friend are like searching for him, and they have this like PI that they're working with, and they finally get to him, and he's in walrus form. Oh my god!
I thought you said the movie was
And
called
as
Husk.
As they discover him, the walrus humanoid is killing the guy with his tusks, and instead of getting surgery or whatever to go back to human, he just stays as a walrus, and they don't kill him. He just stays as a walrus, and then it flashes back to a year later, and he's just in this depressing little cage with a small, dirty pool and a little.
Yeah, he was
hut.
like in a zoo. They put him in like a zoo.
Wait, have you seen it, Firo?
No, so there's this guy I watch on YouTube.
Oh
called,
yeah, I talked to you about this.
Spook something, and he just does like these like disturbing movies. He does the breakdown for them. So I watch this so I don't have to watch the actual movie.
Yeah, it's the worst thing I've ever seen.
I want to... Dude, what the shit? What the hell? This is Kevin Smith?
Yeah.
What the fuck?
I don't think I'll ever know why this movie was made.
It's directed by Kevin Smith.
Kevin Smith?
No way.
Yeah, Clerks, Mallrats.
How is this a comedy horror movie? I don't get it. I don't see what's.
Because he
funny
turns
about
into...
it.
Dude, I turned myself into a walrus, Kevin.
It's so bad. It is so bad.
Oh my
Oh
god.
man, I'm cringing just looking at this, yo.
And dude. Who he named Mr. Tusk. What the shit?
Yep.
How's it a 5 out of 10 on IMDb?
I got 45% on Rotten Tomatoes.
Damn
It's
it,
the
McCoy.
worst movie I've ever seen.
Nah, the last Jedi is worse.
No, get the fuck out of here.
Rise of Skywalker.
Get the fuck out of here, Fear.
But you like
You know
that
what?
movie?
Hey, have you?
It's not the worst movie.
That is a horrible movie.
Rise of Skywalker isn't even the worst Star Wars movie.
It's horrible still. It isn't worth it. It's worth watching, but it isn't worth rewatching.
Rise of Skywalker is better than any of the prequels.
Any of you guys ever been on the dark web?
Yeah.
No, Jack, have you?
I was only on it for about 30 minutes.
Dude, I've never been on it, but I've like watched YouTube videos of people going onto it. Oh man, I am staying away from that shit.
I left because
Well, I should hope so, Jack.
I was in this place where they were talking about like a live torture session, and you could pay to be in. You could pay to watch it.
Yeah,
So
shit.
I wasn't having it.
Apparently those are fake.
Did everything.
Yeah, I don't think red rooms are real, but I think some shit on the dark web is like. I bet there are torture rooms that are real.
Well, that's the cartel just trapping.
Yeah, the cartel, bro.
Oh, one time. We should get on this podcast, by the way.
Someone who
It
I've
was a
never
while
talked
ago.
to.
It was
Perfect.
Like 4 years ago, so it was impressionable McCoy, right? Chuck was just like on Live Leak, looking at like cartel executions.
He was on Live Leak?
I shouldn't go into detail. Never mind. This is not the appropriate place.
I'm gonna bleep that out, by the way.
Yeah, it's smart. Sorry.
That's okay. I can't believe that. So wait, God, Kevin Smith.
Are we still on Tusk?
I guess so.
No. I'm going on Live Leak right now.
Stop. All right. Well, we should wrap this up soon.
Yeah, I'm hungry.
Unless you want
I need to shit.
to beat the record for longest episode.
I do want to. What's the longest episode?
We would have to go for another like 8 minutes.
Yeah.
All right,
All
bet.
right, I can do that. That's all right.
All right, sounds like a plan. We'll do it just to piss off Simon. So
Let's make it
It looks like
second
a
longer.
going for a quad.
Okay, do you think, like, on the dark web, though, that, like, there's gotta be some ways you can make some serious money, man.
Where do you
Like,
think? Where do you think the
Jack,
drug
what the
market
fuck
most
is wrong with you?
I'm just,
Yeah,
I'm
yes.
not at all. I'm not at all.
You gotta bleep that out. You have to bleep that out.
I might have to bleep. No, I might have to keep that in. Actually, that's pretty funny.
No, bleep it.
Every time they say bleep it, take a shot of cyanide.
And die.
We should do a be quiet drinking game, but nobody can actually legally play it.
How would we play that? What are you gonna like legal lean? You heard of that? There's this thing called legal lean that's going around.
What?
Yeah, it's here. I'll bring it up and I'll read out. It's actually a website you can look
Show
at.
your screen. Show your screen.
Is it lean legal though?
No, it's not real. No, lean is legal if you have a prescription. I'm
Yeah.
gonna show my screen. The hell?
Share. Go to share screen.
Where's that at? Oh, I see. It's literally right in the center. I'm sorry. All right, so is it even out?
Legal lean.
Yeah.
What?
What the fuck?
Dude, I bet that's so bad.
Wait, what? They have a rechargeable lighter. That's kind of cool, actually. Did you see that? The rechargeable lighter. So I read about this legal lean, and basically it's just a combination of sleep things. It goes down underneath supplements. So it's technically a supplement, but no one's taking it as a supplement, and it's completely legal to buy if you're 18. It's pretty stupid, to be honest. It's literally just a bunch of
It's a dietary supplement.
yeah, but it has a bunch of sleeping things in it. I don't get why people do it.
I bet that is so bad for you. You can get a foam cup too.
They're really busting down on this merch. It's kind of cringy.
It is.
The one cool thing though that I saw on this website, they have a USB rechargeable lighter. I wonder how that works.
I don't understand. Yeah, I don't understand how that would work.
Oh, it's just a hot metal piece, like those things in your car that you get that you can like you pop it in, pull it out, like right. You see that spot right there?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, you just put a cigarette or something on that.
Wow, I feel like this is kind of a weird thing to be talking about on the podcast.
Isn't that what podcasts are about?
I don't know. I don't know about this podcast.
What was on the agenda, anyways?
I don't know. I just wanted to talk about the Lukas blanket.
Oh, they sell leggings on this website and clothes.
What? Imagine pulling up with a legal lean shirt. Pulling up to the function.
I thought you were gonna say League of Legends there, Jack. I'm not gonna lie.
Take a look. This legal lean apparel.
Bruh.
There's something that Daniel Burrow would buy.
$24.99.
That's awful.
That's horrible.
I want to see models wearing it. That's
Wait, McCoy, do you have any? Are you selling? Are you gonna go into detail of what that shirt is you're selling or no?
Okay. So my first merch drop, which is coming out really soon, is going to be a shirt that says subscribe to my... It's going to be a tweet from my Twitter at McCoy J. Wilner or McCoy's Vlogs. And it's just going to say subscribe to my YouTube channel, and I'm putting it on a shirt. It sounds pretty stupid over audio, but the design is really cool.
It's awesome.
Oh, I saw it. I'm pretty excited for it.
I'm gonna cop.
I'm gonna cop depending on how much it costs.
I want it.
How much is it?
Cheap.
Talk prices.
I don't know. I'm waiting for the company to email me back.
And is it good for the environment, right? I heard you talking about
Yep.
Eco-friendly.
Well,
What does that even
I
mean?
want it to be eco-friendly, but I'm not sure the details. I know that it's ethically made.
What do you mean by that?
So a lot of clothes are made in China by under the age of 10.
Yeah.
So I don't really want to, profit from that. So I want people in like America or Canada or something that make clothes for a living, so I can support like good ethical clothing. And I want the clothing to be quality.
Made in
I want the
America.
clothing to be eco-friendly, which is it's kind of hard to come by all three of those. But I'm trying. I'm not 100% sure if my first merch drop will be eco-friendly, but McCoy's Vlogs is for the environment.
Well, that's good.
So, I actually made money off World of Tanks before.
Back to the world of tanks.
Oh, yeah, I remember what I was going to say, Fiera. I remember what I was going to say. So you tell your story, and then I'll switch into my story.
All right. So you can play like tournaments on this game, and I was carrying my team. We made like second place in this tournament. So I made back on my $3,000 investment. I've made about $5 back. I'm making my way up.
Do you buy like cosmetic shit, or what do you buy? Like upgrades?
No, I don't buy cosmetic. Well, technically, I might get a bundle that has some cosmetic things, but I'm not stupid enough to just spend $3,000 on cosmetics. I mean, at that point, I might as well just buy myself like plastic surgery or something if I'm that much into cosmetics.
Yeah. So when you said that you were selling your accounts, so yesterday me and Jack Dunn were in like lunch or something, and Jack Dunn was watching cringe at Tyler Blevins, his Instagram, and he was raging at something, and he was saying like "fuck." So I was trying to watch a ninja compilation of a Ninja Rage compilation, and there was this guy who was like selling his Fortnite account at the beginning, like for like $5,000, some bullshit like that.
5,000.
Or he was like, if you want, or maybe it was just like, I don't know, it was some bullshit like, I'm giving away all these, like the Renegade Raider and the Ghoul Trooper. You just have to follow my Twitter. And it was like, oh my God.
I might buy somebody else's World of Tank account. I'm getting sick of grinding.
Bro, you already spent $3,000 on the game.
Yeah, I'll just have 2 accounts.
All right. Well, Jack, do you have any closing words to say?
This was a good podcast episode.
It's a really chill return of the season. I like the walrus thing. I like Jack Dunn's story.
Oh God, you need to bleep that.
Your season 2, you should have podcast highlights.
Yeah,
dude, you should do clips.
The problem is then I have to make another channel.
No, you don't.
Why would you have to make another channel?
I don't know, because that's what usually people do. They have the podcast channel, they have their regular channel, and they have the best of the podcast.
I mean, you could do that.
You could do that eventually.
That seems like the problem. If I were to make actual videos that aren't the fucking podcast, I would have to, if I put them on this channel, then people who would want to watch those videos would just get bombarded with podcasts in their sub
I have
feed.
a frog that makes noise. There he is.
Thank you, Fira.
Hold on, let me play it. It just sits here. I used to play it when I was a little kid.
Oh, you have the fucking frog, like the thing with the stick?
Did this come from Africa? All right, never mind.
Lucas, are you going to have me on more than once this season?
I hope so.
I hope so, too.
I mean, you're on the season premiere and not halfway through for your first episode, so the likelihood that I'll need you rotated in again will be higher.
Dude, I have had a really good time on this podcast.
I know. I like the ones with you on it, McCoy. You're very enthusiastic about being on the podcast, and you seem very willing to promote it, unlike some people, Bailey.
Bro. Subscribe to McCoy's Vlogs, the greatest YouTube channel of all time.
Yes, as if you need exposure off of my channel.
Make sure you guys go on the dark web plenty and buy your Bitcoin.
Okay, now I feel like I should not bleep that part, Jack.
I'm joking.
Oh, you're joking. Okay.
I think I'm not.
I'm doing a tournament right now, actually. Booing.
Are you in Discord right now?
Yeah, I'm on. I just joined it because I was about to do a tournament.
You joined a Discord in the middle of the podcast?
Look, man, I can never sleep on World of Tanks.
Okay, what should the title of this episode be? Should it be about the blanket or should it be about the walrus?
The walrus.
Here's the thing, if I do the walrus, I can't have that as a thumbnail because it's fucking disgusting.
No, just have his face just zoomed in.
No.
Really
I agree with Lucas. You should do something with the drawing of Fira.
Oh, no, I'll put that on the screen. I'll put all these things on the screen, but I don't know what I should do as the thumbnail.
Will you put my merch on the thumbnail?
I could. Okay, this is officially the longest episode, so we gotta wrap this up.
Alright.
Or just, go for another hour.
Oh, hell no.
We gotta wrap this up, bro. I'm hungry.
We're at an hour 50 minutes.
Alright.
Alright,
I
Fear.
think it should be called...
So, how was the podcast?
We're still doing it. Fear, any
Tournament mode. I switched to tournament mode.
any last words, Fira?
Follow my Roblox account. I got it back.
All right.
No, I don't have any last words.
All right, Jack, McCoy, you ready to say the thing we said we're going to do as the outro?
Yep.
Okay, ready? 3, 2, 1. I don't know
No.
what you think I've done, but if we were to battle, I've already won. You don't want to face off against me. I'll stuff you in a barrel and make a dude smoothie. Your sense of duty gets your group into some deep duty, always being saved by some samurai booty. I'm a kingpin making crystal in the middle of the day, having dinner by the pool with the DEA. Eisenberg getting paid.
Here's a hot dose. Let me watch you choke on the truth. You look up something
Look at my pizza on the roof.
because you're a loser. I feel like it's the whole entire crew.
I've seen
Walter Jr. had a Walker's better than you.
That was the most delayed. That was the most delayed piece of shit I've ever heard in my entire life.
That was the intention.
All right. Well, see you. That was a good episode. See you for the rest of the season, everybody.
Yeah. I love how Fira left when we were mid.
I'm gonna go watch that now.
All right.
I'm also gonna go watch that. Goodbye,
Yeah.
boys.
See you,
So,
fellas.
boys, have a great night.